Rated M for mature.
Yo, GameOverENT here, and I'm diving back into Game of Thrones one more time. Telltale has released a trailer, a little bitty trailer. I can't really call that a trailer, more like a teaser. And we got some release dates from when episode 2, The Lost Lords, is going to be released. I can't wait for this, guys. I am super hyped to get my hands on episode 2. The way episode 1 ended and the way they're starting things off, Telltale has proven that they can tell a masterful Game of Thrones type storyline, stick with that type of vibe in the universe, and they're not afraid to kill anybody. All right, anybody's up for grabs. Even your favorite beloved characters can die. Okay, now in the trailer / teaser, we got to see some scenes of certain things. We got to see Essos in the faraway view. We got to see Asher inside of looks like a restaurant area, and we have his female companion talking to him about some scheme to earn money. And I guess Asher really wants to go back to Westeros, his home, because he mentions that in the conversation that if he got some money, that's what he would do, is go back home. So when Malcolm comes calling or knocking at the door, I guess Asher's gonna be ready to go, have his bags already packed, so we can take him back to the Iron Raft and he can handle some business over there. But look at this new female companion. We got another character up in here that we haven't seen before, and look like she's kicking some butt too. So Asher is gonna be getting some fight scenes. It won't be just Garrett this time with the quick time events. I'm happy to see that, and I can't wait to actually play with Asher. He seems to be a very unpredictable character who can make his own choices, not be pushed around, and that's the kind of character I like to control. Kind of reminds me a little bit maybe of a Big B vibe, because Big B is like that kind of powerhouse who can't be tamed. Okay, and I think Asher's going to be that same in a similar way. Also in the trailer, we got to see scenes of Tyrion talking with Mira, and during that whole transaction right there, you know, Tyrion's you know, he's giving her two sides of the coin. It's like, hey, you can do this, but if you do this, this will happen to you. Hey, you can, if you do that, you're going to go to war. You know, all this kind of stuff. Tyrion's talking to this girl, and I'm just wondering, what is Tyrion's end game? Why is he talking to her? She doesn't really have, Mira does not have any substantial power. Of course, she can talk to her mother, maybe even try to convince her of certain things, but in the long run, I don't think she has that kind of pull to do the things that Tyrion's talking about. At least I don't think so in my mind. And I wonder what Tyrion's really after. Of course, I think Tyrion's a good guy. I love him in the show, but I feel like he has ulterior motives with this. Is he just trying to help out this family, or is he trying to, like, I don't know, play his own little game? Because in the last episode, he was like, hey man, you know, you can join me, we can do this, but if you do this, Lady Tyrell may be kind of pissed with you. Oh, if you do this, you gonna piss off my sister Cersei. Like, come on, Tyrion, don't give us these these choices like this. I don't know, I feel like he's kind of playing us like a fiddle or something. Let me know what you guys think about that, man. Tyrion and Mira's transactions. And also in the trailer, we got to see Gareth at the wall. Okay, he's gonna be initiated into the wall as a brother of the Night Watch, which is a horrible fate. It's a horrible fate, people. Okay, no one wants to do that. I mean, you can never have children, you can't get a wife, I mean, you can't even leave. You are technically a prisoner. All right, once you take your vows, and it is a done deal. And looks like Jon Snow will be nurturing Gareth along the way, and they have a transaction right here where Jon's telling, like, everybody around here is criminals, man. These are not nice people. You really don't fit along here, because Gareth really hasn't done anything wrong. He's come from a noble house. He's been a good lad his whole life, and now he's been dumped into a sea of criminals and bandits and rapists. So we're going to see how that goes, man. Of course, we're going to have some quick time events with Gareth. Can't wait to play that. And just to have another Stark, Jon Snow incorporated into the storyline, I am just hype as hell, man, because even though Jon is a bastard, throughout the TV show, he is my most favorite character. He's the one I'm rooting for most. Okay, I want him to succeed, and just seeing him in this is pretty awesome. Okay, now regarding release dates, here we go right here. Telltale put it at the end of the video. That's pretty nice. And me, I will be playing this game Tuesday, February 3rd on the PS4. So if you guys want to, you can check out my Twitch. Link is in the description below. Go ahead and follow me for that, or follow me on Twitter if you want an instant update of when I am live. And I'm also going to replay episode 1 again too, because you know what, I want to get very familiar with the story, be up to date with everything that's happening. So I'm gonna replay episode 1 live stream on Monday, February the 2nd. So if you guys want to check me out then, you can check me play episode 1 again. And as far as these episodes, like I said earlier, I just can't wait to play this, man. Telltale is hitting us with Game of Thrones before we get Tales from the Borderlands. That was surprising, and this trailer kind of came out of nowhere for me. I didn't know this was coming. Someone actually told me this in my comments. I'm like, oh hey, there's a trailer, all right, I'll go ahead and check it out. But so far these trailers have been pretty weak. I mean, minimal as far as material, but these episodes have been pretty intense and shocking. So I guess Telltale's not trying to reveal anything in these trailers. They're just trying to keep it really low key and have all the surprises waiting in the episode, which is, you know, how it should be. But I wish we got a little bit more, you know, cutscenes and scenes, just so we can analyze and, you know, ponder upon things a little bit more. But that's all I gotta say about this, guys. Game of Thrones episode 2, The Lost Lords, coming very soon, man. Let me know what you guys thought about the trailer, and I'm out of here. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate this. Have a good one.